Sacramento Kings. This franchise is the oldest in the entire league as they began life in 1923 in Rochester, New York as a semi-pro team named the Rochester Seagrams. They got the name because the Canadian distiller of the same name was their sponsor. 1942 saw a slight name change to the Eber Seagrams because their new sponsor was Eber Brothers, a local distillery. You know, for all the complaining I did in the NHL series about gambling companies slapping their logos on jerseys, here's an alcohol company putting their name on a team because they sponsor them. Now here's where I'd say, this would never happen today, but it has. Recently, the PWHL's Minnesota Frost revealed Woody Creek Distillers, a Colorado-based distillery, as their sponsor patch starting this year, so yeah, this could still happen today. Anyways, back on track. After changing to Rochester Pros in 1943, the team made their way up to professional status when they joined the NBL in 1945 as the Rochester Royals, a name chosen during a citywide competition where a 15-year-old wrote an essay saying why it should be Royals. Not too long after, they became an NBA team in 1948. The original color scheme was red, white, and blue, and they keep this color scheme with evolving uniforms even after their moves to Cincinnati in 1957, Kansas City in 1972, and Sacramento in 1985. Why so much moving? Market size, low attendance, and arena troubles all contributed to that. Heck, they willingly changed their name to Kings in 1972 as MLB already had the Kansas City Royals and weren't willing to have two teams with the same name like St. Louis had at the time. They even briefly split time between Kansas City and Omaha, Nebraska, the last time a major league team called Nebraska home. Since Sacramento was trying to prove itself as a viable sports city, why not cement that with an NBA team? Of course, an attempt to lure the Athletics and Raiders followed soon after, but was a failure. Well, they kinda got the Athletics now. Anyways, the move to Sacramento introduced baby blue to their color scheme until being removed in 1990. To create a winning vibe, the Kings had a dark gritty reboot in 1994 where their color scheme became purple and black, inspired by the Colorado Rockies. After that, their look would evolve until a redesign came last year, mixing in elements from all eras of the team. The white association and black icon bring back the Kansas City and early Sacramento days cursive, with a gorgeous distribution of black, purple, white, and gray. Seeing designs like this shows that Nike knows better than to pump out minimalist garbage. Their purple and black statement is meant to reference their alternate from 94 to 97, which was a third black and two-thirds purple, but like that jersey, I hope this gets replaced with a solid purple jersey. This is a little too out there for me, like a Mitchell & Ness fashion jersey. I'm also not a fan of the dull previous font being used here either, and there's no need to put the full name on there. This year, Sacramento has a new classic edition and it throws back to their road purple from 2002 to 2008. This is awesome to see again as the font they used during this time was amazing, and I have some fondness for this as I owned a Lego Peja Stojakovic minifigure. Their city jersey, like Memphis, looks more like another throwback. It has the style of their 63 to 67 Cincinnati jerseys but with the current name on the front. Honestly, after the blandness that is this year's City Edition program, I'll take whatever W they're giving us this year. Besides, the Kings have always looked good in blue anyways. Starting this year, Sacramento's jersey sponsor is Reviver, a digital license plate maker. Yeah, first I've heard of such a thing too. Unfortunately, the patch is obnoxious and anything but subtle. This is one that would have benefited from being color coordinated with the jersey it's attached to. Overall, the Kings have a good redesign combining old elements and bringing them all together in one package that everyone can get behind. Makes me wish more teams did this in their own redesigns. Tomorrow we head to the Bay Area to look at the Golden State Warriors.